April 18th, 1894, Leonarda Cianciulli was a shop owner and a mother who had 17 pregnancies, 3 of which were lost to miscarriage. 10 of her children died in their youth. After receiving fortune reading that all of her children would die young, Leonarda became overprotective of her remaining 4 children, so much so that she resorted to murder. After learning of her oldest and favorite son's interest in joining the Italian army to fight in World War II, Leonarda decided that human sacrifices would be necessary to ensure his safety. Her first victim was Faustina Setti. Setti had come to Leonarda for help in finding a husband. Leonarda lied about a possible suitor in another town and convinced Setti to write her family and friends letters that explained her departure to meet the suitor that would be mailed to her family after she left. On the day of her supposed departure, Setti visited Leonarda's home, where she was killed with an axe, cut into 9 parts. Then, according to Leonarda, in quotes, "I threw the pieces into a pot, added 7 kilos of caustic soda, which I had bought to make soap, and stirred the mixture until the pieces dissolved into a thick dark mush that I poured into several buckets and emptied into a nearby septic tank. As far as the blood in the basin, I waited until it had coagulated, dried it in the oven, ground it, and mixed it with flour, sugar, chocolate, milk, and eggs, as well as a bit of margarine. Kneading all the ingredients together, I made lots of crunchy tea cakes and served them to the ladies who came to visit throughout Giuseppe, and I also ate them." She murdered 2 more victims, Francesca and Virginia. All her victims wrote letters to their families under the guise that Leonarda would help them. They were all murdered and disposed of in the same manner, with Virginia's body also being used to make soap. Quote, "She ended up in the pot like the other 2. Her flesh was fat and white, and when it melted, I added a bottle of cologne, and after a long time on the boil, I was able to make some of the most acceptable creamy soap. I gave bars to my neighbors and acquaintances. The cakes, too, were better. That woman was really sweet." Virginia's sister-in-law became suspicious and reported to law enforcement that she was last seen at Leonarda's home. Leonarda confessed to the murders only after police told her that they suspected her son as being a person of interest. She was sentenced to 30 years in prison, 3 years in an insane asylum. She remained remorseless and died on October 15, 1970 in a criminal asylum. Thanks for watching. Please comment your thoughts below.